Florida State's defense. What do you see from their offense that could pose problems for your team?
Just like you would expect, a very explosive collection of skill players, fast, athletic wide receivers that can punch a hole in the top of the defense, fast, athletic tailbacks, a whole group of them, 3 or 4 that it's a rare combination of size, speed, so they have the ability to make you miss and then also gas it past you. They have a multi-talent, tangible skill player at quarterback. He can make all the throws, but he's also a big, large body that's athletic and can really run. He's a long strider, so you can look at it and kind of see like he's eloping, or kind of not running as fast as he actually is, but he is gassing everybody. Every week you can see as you watch and study their season that there are so many instances where he's out running angles and really running away from folks chasing him.
What made Dan Fox a newcomer to the
His teammates voted on him.
In terms of what did he show on the field, though? That type of thing.
Yeah, Dan worked hard and moved his game forward from being a liability, which he was, as it relates to the program,
to a real last year,
in terms of when we got here. So he moved himself in a year's time from August to August to a position where he's one of the better players on the team from being one of the worst players on the team. So that's the jump and gap and change in his game is what I'm assuming his teammates voted him.
How do you teach a guy to be physical? I mean, Coach Kelly was talking about just the other day him taking on Watt on a full head of steam and knocked him backwards. Now, how do you teach that? Well, he said it wouldn't have happened maybe a year ago.
Oh, I think the first thing there needs to be intent, and I think Dan's always had that intent. I don't think that you can teach intent. If the player is not a high contact player, I don't believe that'll ever change. So then after that, once the player is a high contact player and enjoys contact and has intent when he arrives, then we can fundamentally teach him to move and get started in that direction and how to transition his feet and then body angles and be real disciplined in how we teach those fundamentals of striking. So he's bought into those things. He always had intent, and he's a high contact player.